Well, there hasn't been a ton of good news this week here in the Weather Center. I'm going to start with something I think is good news, unless you're really a stickler about losing that hour of sleep come Sunday morning. We are talking, of course, about daylight saving time, and that goes into effect this weekend. Sunday at 2 a.m., the clocks will automatically change to 3 a.m. So here's what it looks like Saturday. Sun rises at 6:07, sets at 5:46. Big difference the next day. We're rising at 7:05. So yes, we do jump in to a later sunrise early, but this is going to eventually come back closer to this over the next couple of months. But look at the sunset, 6:47, coming up on 7 o'clock in the next couple of weeks. So some interesting stuff there. And again, I always recommend using this opportunity to, do the stuff around the house you don't typically do. Change the batteries in the smoke detectors, vacuuming the dryer vents, flipping the mattresses, anything else that, you don't often change the batteries that you need, perhaps a carbon monoxide detector, a weather radio. Yeah, people have weather radios. But in any case, use it to your advantage. It certainly is a good idea to do some of those things around the house. And as we look at your sat rad here, there's our storm from last night, slowly pulling away. Slow was the problem with this storm. It didn't move very quickly, so we got that torrential rain sitting over us for a while. Fortunately, not as bad as it could have been, only picked up 1 to 2 inches as opposed to 2 to 3, and I'll tell you why that's even more important in a second. But that's pulling away. High pressure is nudging in down from southern Canada. That will give us a nice sunny day coming up tomorrow. But yes, here's our next storm system. This was developing right now. It's kind of just, discombobulated, lots of areas of rain here, but it becomes much more well-defined as it approaches us and could give us a quick bout of heavy rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. So the big reason that, or the big benefactor of the fact that we got about an inch less last night were the rivers. And yes, they are still in flood stage here. You can see all the green boxes from the Taunton over in southeast Mass near Bridgewater to the Pawtuxet near Cranston and down to South County, the Wood and Pawcatuck rivers from Westerly up to Hope Valley and over by the junction. But they're only showing the orange circles right now, and that is because the gauges are only forecasted to have minor flooding at this point as opposed to moderate, and that's very, very good news. It may not seem like a lot. It's a small, jump from minor to moderate, but it is a big difference, certainly, as we saw back in December and January. So there's our beautiful sunny day tomorrow as high pressure pulls into the station and leaves right away, barely says hello. Clouds coming back in on Saturday, dry during the daylight hours, but we could see rain arriving on the quicker side here, maybe as early as, say, 8, 9 o'clock in western zones of our area. A little chilly air up into the mountains. They might get a little snow, but it's all warm air, so this becomes rain very quickly, and it stays rain from start to finish for all of us. Look how heavy it is briefly here into the early Sunday morning hours. It does look drier than not for Sunday afternoon. There could be a couple of wraparound little sprinkles here, and you look to our north and west with a cold and bit windy air mass as that air wraps in behind the storm. Yeah, it's going to be pretty chilly Sunday night into Monday. So again, what we're looking at rainfall-wise with that heavy rain, it's a fast mover, so this should drop about a half an inch to an inch, maybe makes the rivers go up a little bit, but it's not going to be as bad as what we had last night. 35 tonight. Clearing, breezy, nice day tomorrow. Clouds come right back in. We have that rain bout Saturday night and into early Sunday, drying out for the PM, and it looks like a nice dry stretch, multiple days here as we go into next week, and turning warmer as well. Could have a shot at 60 by Wednesday or Thursday.